And viewers, let's now bring you news on the India-China relations. Now, after 3 months after agreeing for the easing of the standoff at the line of actual control in Ladakh, India and China have now agreed to concrete measures to resume direct flights, visas and a number of exchanges on the Mansarovar Yatra for pilgrims this year. They also agreed to resume the dialogue on trans-border rivers and sharing of hydrological data that China has withheld for years. Now, both sides committed to marking the 75th year of establishment of ties with a number of celebratory events this year, as Chinese Foreign Minister Wang called for an end to mutual suspicion and estrangement between the two countries. Now, Deepak Vohra, former ambassador, is joining us live on the bulletin. A very good morning to you, sir, and thanks for giving us your time. Talk to us about the talks between India and China, especially when the new Trump administration has been sworn in. Now, just yesterday, Prime Minister also spoke to Donald Trump and said that they are committed for a strong partnership. On the other side, India is also holding talks with China, and ties seem to be improving gradually. How does India stand in this geopolitical conundrum?
Thank you very much, ma'am. Always a pleasure to be with you in the morning. I just heard your previous report on the Kumbh Yatra, so thank you. It's great, it's wonderful, and you, of course, are outstanding. Now, you asked this question about our relationship with China. Has it improved? In a word, no. Will it improve? It'll take a long time. The moon is made of blue cheese. Being nice to China is a synonym for committing suicide. Doesn't care about the sensitivity of other countries. You know, we had protested against that, the Bunji project, Daimar Bhasha Dam that they're doing in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. They've started the construction. Then they're up to their old tricks, creating counties with Chinese names in occupied Indian territory, leading to a strong protest from us. And then they have, of course, approved the largest hydropower project in the world in the lower reaches of the what they call the Yarlung Tsangpo, the river in Tibet, the Brahmaputra. So they will not cooperate, ma'am. All that matters to them is the rest of the world should kowtow. The rest of the world should appear to be their chamchas. They don't know how to treat others with respect. Now, this fellow, this character we are seeing on the screen right now, says mutual respect we should have, and this, that, and the other. Where is the respect? When they attacked us in Galwan, was it mutual respect? What had we done to provoke them? Nothing. When they attacked us earlier, when we had those clashes, what have they done? What did we do? Nothing. So, ma'am, I would recommend that we treat this with a lot of caution. Look at the visas. We're going to give visas for business people. We are going to give visas for tourists and for, we're going to give visas for students or whatever, teachers and think tanks. Not at all, ma'am. Where it matters most to us, where our top-level business people and others are looking for business opportunities, there's not a word about it. And this guy, Wang, who has been foreign minister earlier, he's the guy, ma'am, I remind the millions of people who watch your show, at a meeting of ASEAN foreign ministers, I think it was in Laos some years ago, 10, 12 years ago, he was foreign minister then. And somebody protested and said, you guys are misbehaving in the South China Sea. He turned around and he said, just shut up. You guys are pipsqueaks. I'm the king. So you might as well listen to me. That is their attitude. Till that attitude changes, ma'am, all this is window dressing. There isn't going to be any great improvement in our bilateral ties. Yes, the Mansarovar Yatra, which is very important for a lot of Sanatan Dharmis like me, for Hindus, that is a good sign. But will it lead to a thaw? The jury is still out on that one. It's going to take a very, very long time. And finally, you do know that our foreign secretary who was there, he met this character, and he also met the person who is the real foreign minister in the Communist Party of China. You know, they run parallel governments. I mean, this fellow is also a senior official of the Communist Party of China. There's no point talking to them at the official level. They don't matter. It's
so
the Communist
Party. So are you saying that India should maintain a strict vigil on China, given that China talks something and acts in another way, and India should maintain a cautious approach given its deceptive strategies, so to speak, in the long run?
You are so right. You hit the nail on the head. You can't trust these people. Ma'am, the basis of any international relationship is trust. The same thing happened to us in Kargil. I mean, that fellow who died outside his own country. And, you know, I'm referring to that general, whatever his name was, who initiated the Kargil war which ended up disastrously for his country. Similarly, with these guys, Galwan, they thought it is the COVID time and they proved to the world that India is no match for us, etc. When we hit back, it took them 4 years to withdraw. Why so long? Ma'am, there is a lot of confusion within China itself. This is what my friends tell me, that how do we deal with this giant next to us called India that is not willing to be our subsidiary. So, eternal vigil, as they say, is the price for liberty. And China has shown to the whole world, whether it's the Philippines or Malaysia or Brunei or Japan or South Korea or Taiwan, that they cannot be trusted. There is no Chinese Mandarin word for trust.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Deepak Vora, for joining us this morning, and appreciate you giving us your time.